Good morning, my dear students. Welcome to online maths class. My dear students, be ready with your note, pen, pencil, everything, as well as if you have clock, a mini clock, you can just have it with you, because today we are going to see a new lesson, that is time. What lesson we are going to see? We are going to see a lesson which is called time. Yes, my dear students, see, we are learning a time lesson from the very smaller classes, isn't it? So now I will show you a pictures. A small child is doing some activity. See, now the first picture, there will be a son is lying on a bed. Near the bed, a dog is there, toys are there, a note, pen, pencil, everything is there, as well as sun, and the clock, the time is showing as what time it is showing? 9 o'clock, which is 9 o'clock. Now we need to know that is morning or evening, because the child is lying on a bed, isn't it? Now this is morning or evening, my dear students? Sun is there, isn't it? So if the sun is there, what we can say? That is a morning. Sun is there, if it is, that is a morning. Yes, and now observe this picture. What are the things are there? Dog also lying, the child also lying, same 9 o'clock is there, but such a different thing is here moon, clouds and stars, isn't it? So what we can say, this is night, this is night. Moon is there means that is what? Night. Usually see stars, cloud, moon, when we can able to see? Only during night time only we can able to see, because it won't go anywhere, it will be there only, but due to sunlight we couldn't see the stars, moons and clouds as well as, isn't it? But during night time, so sun won't be there, so we can able to see the moon, clouds and star easily, isn't it? So now why I am telling those two kind of pictures now? Why means there are two partitions are there in a day, that is one is morning and the other one is evening, isn't it? So in a time variation we can mention this in terms of AM and PM. Yes, now did you understand, my dear students, what we are going to see now in this time lesson? Yeah, very good. In this time lesson we are going to see express the time in terms of AM and PM. AM and PM. So when and all we can say AM and when we can say PM? Can we see little bit briefly? Yeah, the first one is we have 24 hours in a day. We have 24 hours in a day. So from midnight only the day will be started. So midnight 12 o'clock to the next day midnight only one day will be calculated. We shouldn't say, ma'am, today morning, early morning 6 o'clock started, that day will be started only 6 o'clock. No, we are not at all saying like that. But here midnight 12 to the next day midnight 12 only we can have, that is one full day, that is 24 hours. Yes, so from midnight to 12 noon, 12 o'clock is there, no? So from midnight to 12 noon we can say that is what? AM, that is AM. So from exact afternoon 12 o'clock, noon 12 o'clock to till midnight 12 we can say that is PM, we can say that is PM. So from midnight to afternoon we have 12 hours, and midnight afternoon to till midnight again we have 12 hours. Totally 12 plus 12 only we have 24 hours in a day. Yes, my dear students, now we are doing some activities in the morning. Same way we are doing only few things only in the evening, isn't it? Now shall we check it? Now when we can go to school, morning or evening? Morning only we will be going to school, isn't it? And when we will be reaching home from the school, evening only we will be reaching, isn't it? So like that kind of activities we can have in everyday day-to-day life. Now based on that we can have some activity here. Write the time using AM or PM. Find one has done for you. The first one is 8 o'clock in the morning. So 8 o'clock in the morning. Morning means now only I said what it is, AM. Afternoon means PM only we should say, isn't it? So now 4 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning, 8 a.m. 4 o'clock in the evening, that is 4 p.m. 10 o'clock in the night, even night also what we can say, that is p.m. only. From noon 12 to midnight 12 we can say that is p.m. only. So now next 5 hours after noon. 5 hours after noon. What is noon we can say? 12 o'clock only we can say exact noon, isn't it? 5 hours after noon means after 12 o'clock 5 hours. After 5 hours what is the time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, isn't it? So now that also what? PM only. Afternoon is always PM only. Before noon means 11 a.m., 10 a.m., 9 a.m., 8 a.m. That one only we can say that is a.m. That only we can say that is a.m. Yes, my dear students. Now we'll move to the next concept, conversions. How to convert 12 hours to 24 hours, 24 hours to 12 hours. See my dear students, we have 24 hours in a day, okay, but even we are using 12 hours time format only we are using in our India, isn't it? But in railway only we are using 24 hours clock time, isn't it? That means after 12 o'clock, after 12 noon, what we used to say, again 1 p.m., 2 p.m., that means 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, it will be continuing again from 1 onwards only. There won't be 13, 14, 15 like that and all, because we are following 12 hours time format, because we are following 12 hours time format. Even in a clock also we have 12 hours only, isn't it my dear students? But sometimes in railway timing and all we can have 24 hours time format. That means after 12 o'clock they used to call 13 hours, 14 hours, 15 hours like that. In case if it is being like that, how to tell in terms of 12 hours format? See, suddenly in our village or in our home, if we are going and telling, ma, this is 14 hours, this is 16 hours, means they doesn't know what is 14 hours, what is 15 hours. So we have to convert it and we have to say it in 12 hours format. Yes, this is 2 o'clock, this is 4 o'clock in the evening. Likewise, we need to say. Yes, my dear students. So now to change time to 12 hours clock, just subtract 12 from the hour. To change time to 12 hour clock, subtract 12 from the hour. In the same way, changing time to 24 hours clock, just add 12 to the hour. Just add 12 to the hour. Now we'll see an example. See, now we have 20 hours now. We need to write it in terms of 12 hours time format. So how to convert 24 hour to 12 hour? So to change time to 12 hour clock, subtract 12 from the given timing. So 20 minus 12 becomes 8. 20 minus 12 becomes 8. So what is the time now? 8 o'clock we can say. But here the question is given in terms of 20:27. How to write this time? 8:27 p.m. 8:27 p.m. Isn't it, my dear students? So likewise, if we can say, we can add the terms by 12. When we can add it by 12? Because we need to change the time to 24 hour clock. See, I will show you an example whether we are adding by 12 or not. Yeah, we are adding by 12. So now likewise we are going to do few sums now. Try this slider. Convert the following clock time into 24-hour clock time. So 2 examples are done for you. So 12 hour means 24 hours clock we are doing it, isn't it? So 12 hour means 24 hours. Now 4:25 a.m. See, my dear students, even 12 hours and 24 hours, both hours format also from 1 to 12, same number, same timing only we will be following. After 12 only it will be changed as, instead of 1 p.m. 2 p.m. we are telling it as 13, 14, 15 likewise. Here it is given in terms of AM. AM means morning. So morning means both 12 hours format and 24 hours format also same only. So 4:25. Now 9:20 AM means 9:25 only. And 6:30 PM means So we need to, what we need to do? We need to add by 12. We need to add by 12. So 12 plus 630 means 1830 hours. 1830 hours. 1830 hours. Same way the second sum we need to subtract it. Yes, my dear students. Now this is homework for you. This activity question number 2 is homework for you all. Today's session is completed, my dear students. Thank you.